Today we're going to be going over some of the testing we do here. The first one we're going to be going over is C3 Logic, which is a diagnostic testing that tests cognitive performance for things like reaction time, memory, and association. So the first test we'll be going over today is with Gabriel here, another tech. Basically, I'm going to start off with asking him some simple questions in order to get an idea of how well he knows where he is and what he understands. So for the first one, can you tell me what month it is?
November.
Perfect. Can you tell me today's date?
The 16th.
Okay, so today's the 18th.
Ooh.
Day of the week?
It is Thursday.
Thursday. And can you tell me what year it is?
2021.
Perfect. And roughly what time is it right now?
Around 8:30.
Awesome, awesome. So basically we'll be going over simple tests like that to get an idea of where they are cognitively. And I'm going to go over a couple more tests just to give you a general idea of what we're going to be going over. This won't be the total test, but just an idea so you don't come in too nervous. So for the second test we're going to be showing is I'm going to be having Gabriel do what's called trails, which is basically connecting dots in sequential order. So for the first one, I'm going to have him go through a practice where he'll use his index finger to connect the numbers, again, in sequential order. From then on, once he completes that, I'll have him start the test, and a few more will be present. Awesome. For the final test we're going to be showing a reaction time test. Are you right-handed?
I am right-handed.
Perfect. Okay, so we're going to be working together on this test, and so I'm going to be holding this iPad like this, and what I want you to do is take your right index finger and place it and hold onto that blue rectangle, and then whenever this green dot appears here, I want you to tap it as fast as you can. Perfect. And now we're just going to be going over some practices in order to get the idea down. So basically after getting the practices done, we're going to start the test, and I'm going to have him go through 25 trials of this. Alrighty.
You're shaking.
And that's the 3 tests we'll be going over here with C3 Logic. And other than that, we'll be moving on to the next one.
Hello, my name is Gabriel, and I'm one of the technicians here at Southwest Brain Performance Center, and I'm going to show you the right eye test that we administer to patients over here. What this test does is it tracks eye movement in relative to brain functioning, and I'm going to do some of these tests on my other technician, Jeremy Maestas over here, and I'm going to go ahead and bring the computer over to him first off to calibrate his eyes to the machine so we can get the best results that we possibly can. And we could adjust this table any way we need to. We could always bring it to a shorter position or a higher position, whatever works out, as long as we get good data. And for this test here, I want you to follow the dot with your eyes, and when the dot stops, you keep your eyes focused at the center as it shrinks into a small red circle, okay?
Understood.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's start this calibration, okay? How did everything feel?
Fine.
Great. You did really good. Okay, cool. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next part of this test, okay? This here is circular smooth pursuits. It's pretty much in the name. What's going to happen here is you're going to keep your head still and you're going to follow the circle with your eyes as it moves around the screen, okay? You ready?
Understood. Yes, I'm ready.
All right. We're going to go ahead and get this one rolling. Everything feel good?
Yes, everything.
All right, cool. So this one here is going to be the choice reaction time test. I'm going to go ahead and read these off the screen for you here. So what's going to happen is you are going to look at the solar system and you will either see an alien, an astronaut, or the Earth show up on your screen, okay? And when they show up on the screen, you look to that object and there's a corresponding key that you're going to press to each object, okay? When you go to the solar system and you look off and if you see an alien, you're going to push the number 1 on the keyboard, okay?
Okay.
Once you look at the alien and push the number 1, go back to the solar system. And if an astronaut pops up after that, that's the number 2, okay? Back to the solar system. And if the Earth pops up on the screen, you push the number 3, all right? And that's just going to happen throughout the test. And if you have any questions, do you have any questions about that?
I do.
Awesome. Ready to get started?
I'm ready to get started.
Awesome. Cool. Great. Anything? Awesome. Cool. All right, and those are a couple of examples of the tests that we're going to run on the right eye computer over here. And thanks you for listening.
My name's Coby. This next test that I'm going to show you is the CAPS test. Gabe here is going to be demonstrating the test. Jeremy here is going to be helping me out. So, Gabe, go ahead and stand on the airplane looking thing. Alright, so you're going to have your eyes open, hands by your side, head straight. And Jeremy's just going to be standing right next to him. That way, if you guys do feel like you're going to fall, Jeremy will catch you. This is a sequence of 8 different tests. First one is going to be eyes open. Second one is going to be eyes closed. And then we're going to have a little bit more fun. We're going to throw the foam piece on there. So it's going to be a little bit more difficult. After that, there are 6 more, eyes open, eyes closed, and then your head turned in different positions as well.